All right. OVG 420 about to do a video, kind of like how every other YouTuber is doing it, but I wanted to talk about this new update, um, Gun Rush, which seems to be the only update that was done. See if I can get this done before this video is over with that I have shown on TV right now. I'm not a YouTuber, so just accept the way this video is done with a grain of salt. But I wanted to talk about this gun rush mode and a lot of other things that they were speaking about. Um, the gun rush mode is a PvP mode. We all know that by now. If I'm not mistaken, we already have PvP modes in this game already. And I'm not sure why they even added this. You know what I'm saying? Um, the player base was not asking for this. We weren't asking for this, Rockstar. You know this. You know we weren't. You're not dumb. And the majority of us aren't either. Well, the majority of us are dumb, but some of us aren't, including myself and some others that I'm aware of. Not too much about this gun rush that I actually want to say, besides it's just another PvP mode that was added that didn't need to be. Excuse me. The law and bounty system. That's the next one on the list. And I wanted to talk about this one more probably than anything else. Um, so what stuck out to me about this was that number one, they added gun rush before any of this other stuff that they got listed that they told us was going to be added. So this law and bounty system upgrade for in reference to the griefers, they said that they wanted to reduce it, not eliminate it, which means they could care less, or I should say, they actually encourage players killing other players. They're okay with that. A lot of players, it sends them straight to the store to get gold bars and things like that, to get better weapons and stuff like that or whatever before they reach the rank to unlock it. And being able to, a lot of people are okay with this, not me. And I'll tell you why. I'm going to dissect this just a little bit deeper. I haven't heard anyone um, dissect this the way I'm about to. Like the first part I already listed, they want to reduce it, not eliminate it. The people who aren't griefing want this to be eliminated. They want it to stop. Now, if they want it to be reduced, then I guess I'm just one of the few who's not okay with this. So the other thing about this law and bounty system upgrade is paying this off or escaping. So if this is going to be somewhat or exactly like the story mode, all a griefer has to do, kill you, kill your partner, dip out, wait for it to die down if they decide not to pay this, because chances are they're not going to pay this. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't. I'll tell you exactly what I would do. I would dip out of the area, wait for the wanted system to go back, turn white again, and come back and start it and do it all over again. If I get my joys, if I get my rocks off by killing other players, if that's how I get my rocks off, I'm not paying the bounty system. I'm just going to treat it just like how it was in the story with Arthur, dip out and then come back. You know what I'm saying? Of course, if I start murking off other players, the previous amount for the bounty will still be there and it'll be added to it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think that's trash. I think that's trash. It's not eliminating the problem, it's prolonging it. You know what I'm saying? It's prolonging the problem. To really have this to be set in stone, if you're not going to allow the players to get this bounty off this guy, then that bounty needs to remain on him, and there always need to be bounty hunters. The NPC bounty hunters always need to be on their ass until they either kill this guy or until they make him pay for it. You have to pay the bounty or you have to die. You have to. You have to. That's the only way this system is going to work. The next one on the list, Player proximity blip for griefers. This I don't like either because all they have to do, if no one's around in their area, all they have to do is just mosey onto another area until they get in the range of any or all other players and start griefing them then. So there's no set in stone way of avoiding these guys. Yeah, it might take longer. I think that's all they're doing is just trying to make it a little bit more difficult or a little bit more challenging for griefers to come and get you. But they're going to get you, trust me. They're going to get you. The next one on is the core gameplay with shooting, player movement, and horseback riding. I can't stand all three. Ever since GTA 5, I've been playing that ever since it came out, 2013, and I have not been cool with it. You know, Everybody wants the free aim, and that's cool. I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no issues with that at all. It's not too much that really needs to be said on my end because other YouTubers have pretty much dissected the rest of these. So I'm just going to mention them and talk a little bit about them. Um, Cost of food, the next one. The cost of food, clothing, and guns slash ammo and provisions. Um, it's way too much. You know what I'm saying? How is it possible that I can pay $1.20 for a can of baked beans and then to use what was it? If I sell this is another one on the list, which is the jewelry. If I sell a diamond, well not a diamond, or I sell a platinum ring or something like that, how is it only giving me $1.20 or $1 for this? You know what I'm saying? How is that possible? How is the jewelry? What what is platinum? What is silver? What is gold? Because it's a slap in my face and it's an insult to me for me to be looting all these guys and snatching all these gold rings and watches and earrings and all this stuff, and I'm only getting $1, $2, $1.50. It's stupid. It doesn't make sense. Jewelry. Jewelry had to have costed way more than a can of beans back then, man. So you're not gonna tell me that this is what it is. The payout for selling jewelry, we just talked about that. We're still dealing with disconnect issues, of course. No need to go into that in depthly. Um, the fishing, there's an issue that I've been having with the fishing, and that's the despawning of fishing that I actually catch. I'm not doing any glitches. I don't use these best money making method schemes. I don't use that. I want to actually play the game. I want to earn, what I'm saying, what I get. And when I catch 4 or 5 muskies, what I'm saying, with my own fishing rod, and I have a cart, and I'm able to get all those in there, and I'm able to take them to the butcher. I have a video on this page where I I was able to only sell one because I turned around to get the other four and they were gone. They were gone. I mean, that doesn't make sense to me. No players were around to steal them. I can see if I got killed and maybe the player or some other players came and picked them up. I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. The next one, enemy bullet sponge. These enemies, man, they take too much damage. They taking too much. How is it possible that I can hit? How is it possible for an NPC to take 3 shots from a rifle to the neck? Okay, I'm not that well with using this shooting scheme. I'm not that well with it. My main weapon that I use is that bolt action rifle, and with the bolt action rifle, if I'm not using my high velocity or my express rounds, which I shouldn't have to use, if I hit you 2 times in your neck, you done. You done. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still having to use 2 or 3 rounds, what I'm saying, to drop these guys. I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even on a high level with the shooting mechanics of this game. I'm still getting used to them. You know, This update that they had just recently added in this game was to shut everybody up. Is to distract us from what we really and actually wanted. Why was Gun Rush added first before all of these other things that we've been talking about? The cost of food, the payout for selling jewelry, the disconnect issues, despawning of fish, the enemy being bullet sponges, the core gameplay with shooting, player movement, and horseback riding. How come these things weren't added first? You know what I'm saying? Before this damn gun rush PvP mode. We already got PvP mode. We got plenty of those. We don't need another one. You know what I'm saying? We don't need another one. There's so many YouTubers out here. Like there's a guy I follow, Upper Echelon. That channel, check his channel out. Very informative. We have a lot of the same viewpoints, outlooks on the gaming industry as a whole, and who they're catering to, and what they're all about. The practices that they're using. It's night and day. Anybody in their right mind can see what they're doing, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. If it's working for everybody else, it should work for them. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's sloppy. I think it's trash. You know what I'm saying? And I've been telling a few of my homeboys that online this online is not a beta. This is the finished product. Yes, they're going to add content in this. Yes, they're going to add the content. That's hands down. That's without question. But what they're not going to do, they're not going to fix the mechanics of this game. They're not going to fix the intangibles in this game. How you operate your player, the horse, the bullet sponging of enemies, and the economy, the payout cost for selling jewelry and fish. There's so much that they're nerfing and not buffing anything. Not that I think anything needs a buff, but it's terrible. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible. You cannot tell me that this is what the player wants. I watch a lot of videos on YouTube, and I watch a lot of videos that are not the same. I'm not a biased guy when it comes to this game. I was never even thinking about playing this game. I got a homeboy, CB the Kid. I mean, I gotta thank him because he thought enough to me. Thought enough of me to recommend this game to me. He gave it to me as a gift, and I appreciate that. It's the only new game that I've had for a good little minute, and wanted to know, what I thought about the game. The story mode. If I can give that a rank by itself, it's a 7. You know, Besides from the story, I mean the story itself that includes the writing and the voice acting. I think everybody did a great job as far as that goes. But I mean, it's the same thing that we're dealing with, man. Same thing that we're dealing with. Online is not too much different. It's just it's just a lot less to deal with, a lot less to do online. You know what I'm saying? Than there is in story mode. I don't find myself playing story mode anymore. I couldn't wait to get done with the story. Um, Arthur, I was feeling that character, of course, because I was playing as Arthur. You know, um, I liked the writing with Dutch. I liked the writing with Micah. Those three, I thought it was awesome. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not totally against this game, but a 7 out of 10 is justifying for me. You know, I see the issues. A lot of other people see the issues. I just don't understand why. Well, I do understand why. It's not a big idea or a big deal. Damn, this girl ugly, boy. Damn, she ugly. Look at this. Look at all this glitching and fast shit going on this right here. But as I'm talking, just this little piece right here that I'm showing on. You know what I'm saying? It looks crazy. I've never seen this. I had to drop her though. Fist fight me. Get your ass dropped. Get bopped up. everything that we've listed, everything that we've gone through, it needs to be fixed. But I guess I'll just get used to playing the game and try to find a certain way. Just try to find my own way of playing this game and just trying to find some type of enjoyment out of it because it's ridiculous. There's a lot of things that just doesn't make sense. Um, I live in reality. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so in touch with reality, even when I'm playing these video games. So nothing like this can just get swept up under the rug with me without me seeing it because you sweep too much trash up underneath the rug, there's gonna be a bump. And pretty soon people gonna be asking, well, what's that right there? It's a big bump. You got a bump in your rug. What's that? A lot of people would just take the liberty to lift that up to see what's up all up in it. What's up underneath there is the core gameplay, the horseback riding, the player movement, the shooting, the jewelry, the fish, all of that. The food, the clothing, the guns, the ammo, all that's up underneath this rug. All of that is up underneath there. But yet and still you got your gold slabs in the store right in front of everybody's face. That's all I got. This video ain't, extravagant or even on the level of other YouTubers, but I just wanted to highlight and go through things that I wanted to say. Um, Rockstar, I'm not gonna tell you what you should do. You don't care. You're gonna do what you're gonna do. But just know there's gonna be some of us or a lot of us, those of us with big voices and those of us with little voices, like myself. I'm gonna expose exactly what you're doing, or at least speak about it. I can't say exposing it. I don't even get any viewers for this. So this is pretty much for mainly two homeboys that I have, and I'll tag them in this video. But I just wanted to say to upper echelon, man, just keep doing what you're doing. Um, I will tag you in this video. Um, check him out for whoever may see this video. Check out upper echelon, man. He's very informative. He knows what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? And he has the viewpoint and the outlooks that is for the player base. It's not a biased one. You have to look at things as a whole. Not specifically, not just one or two things, and that's what he does. So, um, subscribe to his channel if you feel a need. So, don't worry about me. I just got to give props where props are due. I watch his channel, and he knows. This guy knows. There's a lot of other dudes who knows it. There's a guy that I'm following as well. Um, I need to subscribe to his page. If I might get his name wrong. Outlaw Bandit, I believe his name is. I think I've watched a lot of his videos. I hope I got his name right. But I'm gonna tag these guys, man. Y'all have a good one. If you don't like this video, I don't give a damn. If you feel otherwise or you think otherwise and you have a biased opinion or whatever, if you want to share, fine. If you don't, that's okay. Um, I'm nobody here on YouTube, so you ain't got to worry about me. You ain't got to worry about really anybody seeing this video. So, um, that's all I have, man. And everybody have a blessed day. Have a blessed night, depending on where you are. OVG420 signing off, and I'm outie.